I have no doubt that many of you are already keenly aware that we're living in an existential absurdity with very little resemblance to rationality. But stay tuned, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Now, you probably don't know this because you're like the rest of us. You're out there working hard, trying to provide for your family, and you don't have the time or the desire to poke your nose in and find out what's going on fake stream media. But there's a great, raging mask debate. And once you hear this, you can't unhear it.
This morning, as COVID cases mount across the country, the mask debate is intensifying.
People are very passionate on both sides of the great mask debate.
The partisan mask debate is heating up.
Mask debate's growing.
The president is trying to have us cover the mask debate.
CVS, Target, and Walgreens are getting in on the mask debate.
The mask debate now taking center stage at local restaurants.
It's 9 minutes after 6 now, and there's new video of a raging mask debate. The mask debate in Georgia is getting ugly.
The great mask debate in West Virginia might soon be coming to an end.
This mask debate is far from over.
How many mask debates have you gotten into? Love to hear it.
The mask debate was taken to a whole nother level.
Bishop David Zubik tells Pittsburgh's Action News 4 he found himself in the middle of a mask debate.
And we'll dive deeper into this pet store mask debate.
So we're going to begin with this thing we're calling the great mask debate.
Let's talk for a second about this great mask debate. Some say wearing a mask will help us flatten the curve. Others disagree. The much lauded New England Journal of Medicine stated on May 21st, 2020, that they know, not think, not believe, not surmise, they know that, quote, wearing a mask outside healthcare facilities offers little, if any, protection from infection. They even admit that, quote, in many cases, the desire for widespread masking is a reflexive reaction to anxiety over the pandemic. These people know reflexive actions aren't actions based on rationality. Reflexive actions are thoughtless actions that rational people discourage. Even the mask manufacturer for the popular surgical mask that a lot of people like to wear states under this big warning, quote, this product is an ear loop mask. This product is not a respirator and will not provide any protections against the virus that shall remain unnamed and other viruses or contaminants. It further states that wearing an ear loop mask does not reduce the risk of contracting any disease or infection, and yet we're told to wear them. In many places, we're mandated to wear them. You gotta wear them or else. Even the nation's most popular doctor actually instructed us against wearing masks not too long ago.
When you see people and look at the films in China and South Korea, whatever, everybody's wearing a mask. Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks.
You're sure of it? Because people are listening really closely to this.
Right now, people should not be walking. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask.
Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask.
That clip right there may well go down as Dr. Fauci's most honest moment in his career.
Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask.
And why is that, Dr. Fauci? Why are you saying that people should not be wearing masks?
When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and it might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is. And often there are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face.
And can you get some schmutz sort of staying inside there?
Of course.
So just like the mask box says, and just like the New England Journal of Medicine testifies, wearing one of these babies merely offers the wearer a false sense of security with the added benefit of getting some schmutz hanging around and growing inside that moist atmosphere that people are being forced to put over their faces now. Oh, speaking of forcing people to wear a mask, check out what Dr. Right now in the United States, people shouldn't be walking around wearing masks has to say these days.
Be as forceful as possible in getting your citizenry to wear masks.
Be as forceful as possible in getting your citizenry to wear masks.
Be as forceful as possible in getting your citizenry to wear masks. Guys, think about it. As forceful as possible? Wow. It's possible to exert a lot of force when you're trying to get people to do something against their will. Just ask these guys. So Dr. Fauci, a medical doctor who has no doubt taken the Hippocratic oath to do no harm, is advocating for the initiation of unjust force and violence on individuals in order to get them to bow to the will of the state. Whereas previously he said you shouldn't be walking around with these things.
Right now in the United States, people should not be walking around with masks. There's no reason to be walking around with a mask.
Could it be that those who force you to wear masks today will be the very ones to force you to take the vax in the future?
Let me put it very clearly. You have no constitutional right to endanger the public and spread a disease, even if you disagree. You have no right not to be vaccinated. You have no right not to wear a mask. You have no right to open up your business.
Wait, can I stop you? No right not to be vaccinated, meaning if they decide you have to be vaccinated, we have to be vaccinated?
Absolutely. And if you refuse to be vaccinated, the state has the power to literally take you to a doctor's office and plunge a needle into your arm. If the vaccination
Where is that in the Constitution?
If the vaccination is designed to prevent the spreading disease.
Jefferson said, I predict future happiness for Americans if they can prevent the government from wasting the labors of the people under the pretense of taking care of them. Doesn't look like there's much happiness in our future. If you guys get something out of these videos and you want to support the channel, one of the best ways you can do that is to like this video and share it with everybody you know everywhere you can on social media. It helps me to overcome YouTube's censorship and the mainstream media propaganda machine. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below, and I'll see you guys in the next heavily censored, shadow banned, 100% demonetized video. Okay, before you go anywhere, a lot of people have asked me if they can get a shirt from the store with the design on the back. Let me show you real quick what you can do within the store as far as self-editing your own design that you can put on any shirt, hoodie, mug, phone case, whatever. Pick out any design from the store, then select any item. And guys, there are hundreds of items to choose from. Hats, beanies, bags, buttons, men's items, women's items, stuff for kids, and even pets. I'll just select this shirt right here. You can change the item color to whatever you want. Hit this little pencil editing tool right here and then click on Customize. You can enlarge, shrink, or reposition the design on any item. You can also click over here to the left on Designs and add any design you want. Matter of fact, you can put as many designs as you want on the front or on the back of the shirt. Or you can click on Text and add some customized lettering. With the lettering, you can change the font color, increase the size, and you can even bend the text. And check this out. If you want a design or lettering on the back or on the sides, just click on where you want your design or text, click on the design or text tool, or you can even upload your own design. It only increases the price of the item a couple bucks. And you can do this on any item that you select. The store link is in the description and in the pinned comment. Your purchase gets you a kick-ass design and supports the channel while it helps me create more content. Leave your thoughts about this video for the world and the Google Thought Police in the comments section below.